Hey, welcome to Extra Shot of Sunrise. Sorry we're so late. We are, we had technical difficulties.
We
but
did.
Now we're okay and ready to go. And, we're be talking real quick about our Liondyke's difficulties he had with losing his ring at the track. So the trivia, the question of the morning, if you will, it's a new thing I'm starting right now. The question of the morning is, what have you lost at the track?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Okay. Put it in the comment section below. Make it safe for work. I love the story earlier today where somebody talked about losing their car at the track, which happens a lot, by the way. Or just things in general, too, by the way. I am the king of the leave behind.
Really?
I'm the worst. I am the worst. I mean, sunglasses. I now cannot buy a pair of sunglasses that cost more than $10.
Because you're just going to lose them?
I'm going to lose them.
Okay, well, at least you know that about yourself.
Yeah, don't even bother. $10 sunglasses is all I can do.
Yeah.
And by the way, if you drive an hour away from a restaurant and you go back for your sunglasses, after you pay too much.
Yeah.
Just leave them. All right.
It's fair.
So, but before we get to all the great stuff with sports this weekend, let's talk about something that IMS is doing with safety and health. Today is the last day of the IMS vaccine clinic. You can get the Johnson & Johnson or Pfizer vaccine from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. They're accepting both walk-ins and appointments. So there you go. And, we transition from that to actual racing at the track.
Yeah. Scott Dixon had a big win. The field is now set, and Scott Dixon will be leading the field of 33 for the Indianapolis 500 on race day. Check out this tweet from IMS this weekend. It's captioned, "The feeling you have when you get to lead the field into turn 1 a week from today." The defending series champion secured the pole position by a mere 6 feet. It's his 4th Indy 500 pole. Dixon beat out Colton Herta for the top spot during the Fast 9 shootout. And check out this video. This was posted by 7-time NASCAR winner Jimmy Johnson. He is bowing down to Scott Dixon after his win with the caption, "We are not worthy." Remember, 13 News is your home for the month of May. If you can't make it down to the track this year, you'll be able to watch the race right here. Our special race day coverage starts at 5 a.m. on Sunday. You can read more about the drivers in this year's 500 right now at WTHR.com. Simona De Silvestro, she's in it. She's the only female driver, and her whole crew at the qualifications day was all women, which is amazing.
That's great stuff.
So she's qualified, and she's in the last row, but she qualified, and that's exciting.
By the way, and I just want to, we're getting some emails from people, and I just want to, we got to do elephant in the room. We get that, you're wanting to know whether we're going to do the race live or not. We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know. And we're a week away from the race. If you think you are wondering, we're here at the station and we are wondering. So it comes down to a bunch of different factors I won't bore you with right now. But just know that we should be getting word in the next few days or so. But, we are, as I move over to the center of the screen, we are, wondering as well. So I cannot tell you either way how it's going to go. But we are constantly asking. So just to give you that heads up right there. And I don't have the Facebook page up, so I'll let you, as I read this next story, kind of gather some comments, because the next story is talking about golf. That's right, the PGA Championship. Phil Mickelson is the winner of the 2021 PGA Championship, making him the oldest golfer ever to win a major at 50 years old. I mean, look, he looks great, though. He looks amazing.
Yeah, he does.
You look at, like, Tom Ford, or whatever the guy's name, the guy that won it in the 1800s at the age of, like, 43. He looks like he's 80.
Times are changing, huh?
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are now inspired by this big win, including longtime friend and rival Tiger Woods. Tiger's still rehabbing following his car accident in February, but he sent a tweet congratulating Mickelson on the win Sunday. He tweeted out, "Truly inspirational to see Phil Mickelson do it again at 50 years of age. Congrats." If you're a Tiger fan, this is actually good news, because there's no way that Tiger's going to let Phil be the oldest person to win a major.
Yeah, too competitive.
And Tiger's like 5 years younger than Phil. He's like 45. So 46, 45. Yeah, Tiger's going to be gunning for Phil and wanting to break that record. So that's good news right there.
We're getting a lot of good mornings. Chris saying good morning. Charlie, good morning. Sherry, good morning. Millie saying good morning from Pittsburgh. Lisa saying good morning from Greenwood. Patricia saying good morning from Marion. Derek says you can find things at the employee check-in or the admin building at the racetrack. But
and every year, I think this is the first year that I will not be covering the trash left in the infield after the race. We didn't do it last year because there was no fans there.
Right.
But for the 3 years previous, I found a couch, like a full couch.
Yeah.
Like a full sectional couch.
Sure.
Okay. Plenty of grills. It was what always got me was the one flip flop.
Yeah.
Like
what happened here?
What happened to the other flip flop?
Right.
Like I'd always like, are you walking around with one flip flop? Yeah, the things that are left behind in the infield are pretty historic.
Yes.
You know, like full workable refrigerators, like a refrigerator that fully works. Where are you getting the power?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. You know, so hey, I really enjoyed your Wonderland Sleepover Company piece today.
Thanks. Yeah, this is a good one for parents. If you're stressed about planning your kid's birthday party, a Westfield couple can help. They can help with some of the heavy lifting and some of the decorating. Check it out.
We come into the home and we set up these teepees for the kids to take an ordinary sleepover and turn it into a really magical experience.
Heather and Scott Halliburton own a small business called Wonderland Sleepovers.
It's a passion project and kind of that, can you run a business and what does that look like?
They say planning a birthday party for their daughter sparked the idea.
Our daughter, on her 8th birthday, we kind of created this just for her birthday party. We saw the reactions from the kids and the parents that came over to pick them up, and it was priceless, and we just thought that we wanted to share this with other people.
So now you can hire them to help with your kid's birthday party.
We bring in the tent, a mattress, which is a full-size mattress, mattress pad, sheets, and blankets, and breakfast trays, and all the accessories to make this just really great experience.
And your kiddo gets to pick the theme.
We have about 10 themes right now. We have Harry Potter, which is brand new. Star Wars is new. Woodland Adventures, which is like kind of camping indoors, which is kind of my kind of camping. Sweet Dreams, which is really soft, like pastel colors. Boho Chic, which is just, like you would think, just kind of relaxed.
Instagrammable.
Instagrammable one. I think what our experience allows for, it's a little unique, is it's concentrated time together that the kids can really, bond and not be on electronics and really have special time together.
Hey, super fun if you have a kiddo's birthday coming up. What I think is the best is that everyone is going to have a place to sleep and have a blanket. Because I went to big sleepovers as a kid growing up, and it was always like kind of battling for a space on the couch or who's going to sleep in the bed, who's going to sleep on the floor.
Right.
This gets everyone set up. Everyone has a place to sleep. And she said she's always surprised when they go back in the morning to pick everything up and the parents are like, they actually slept.
Yeah, because you don't sleep because you're uncomfortable, or you're sleeping in the corner, with the dog, or whatever. So I think it's a great idea, and
I do too.
I think it adds a little extra level of security too for parents. Because in all honesty, I am still on the fence whether I'm ever going to allow my kids to have a sleepover at other kids' houses.
Yeah.
Just the way that my wife and I are as parents. We've talked about it. You bring in a professional. You go, well, it's a little more professional, and so you go, maybe there's a little security there, so it's just a little, it's not just like some randomly put together thing and, this and that. So there you go. This next story is going to turn your stomach.
Yes, it is. That is true.
Yeah, so there's a food menu featuring cicadas.
Yep.
A professor at the University of Tennessee has a kitchen with a menu dedicated to the brood of bugs. He cooks up cicada street tacos. Nice.
Nice.
He even puts chocolate on them. If you want something a little more complex, there's a stir-fry option for cicadas. The cicada chef says over 2 million people regularly eat bugs worldwide, and that cicadas actually taste good.
Well, they taste, I guess, good if you're covering them in chocolate. I mean, how much of it is the chocolate,
You can fry up a boot. And, the boot's going to taste good. So I'm just like, but I'm sorry, I'm not one of those people that is going to eat bugs.
Me neither.
I'm not eating grasshoppers. I'm not eating cicadas. I'm not going that route.
Yeah,
Beetles, so. All right, now to our lead story.
Yes.
Go ahead.
All right, we want to tell you about Ari Liondyke, sorry, I knew I was going to say it wrong. Ari Liondyke losing his 500 championship ring. So it prompted a really intense search at the track over the weekend. Here's what happened. The two-time Indy 500 champion, Ari Liondyke, posted this photo on Twitter with a plea for help, saying, I've lost my 1990 Indy 500 championship ring. It's gold, it has diamonds in it, has my name on it. He wrote on Twitter saying, any help recovering the ring would be greatly appreciated. So then everyone's looking everywhere. Ed Carpenter and Alexander Rossi, they're saying, hey, if you find it, we're going to throw in our qualifying gloves as a reward for finding it. Well, after thinking about it for a few hours, Liondyke drives back to the track. He had gone home to look for his ring again and check it out. The ring was laying on the ground near a fence where he had parked his car. So owner and ring united, a really nice happy ending story out of the track, because I think without his knowledge of where he had parked, he may not have, no one would have ever found that ring.
It's just unbelievable that he got it. And I am the king also of getting out of the car. It sounds like he got out of the car and then like the ring fell out of his car. Because it's tough for a ring to fall off your finger.
Right.
Especially if you're bloated with salt like I am right now. So this puppy's not coming off. But it sounds like he kind of got out of the car and then like it just kind of came out of his car.
Yeah, or maybe he was like taking a sweater off or putting something on. I feel like that sometimes when your ring gets caught in a jacket or something. But
that's a good call.
Pretty amazing that he was able to find it.
So have you left anything at the track? Have you ever what's the thing that you've oh my gosh, I was selling a Jeep Cherokee one time online, and I was selling it to a family, and I had the deed, if you will, like the paperwork for the actual car.
Yeah.
So I went and I paid it off, and I had the deed, and I opened the door, and it goes flying out of the car and over a cliff.
No.
Yeah.
What'd
And the
you do?
family didn't believe me. They're like, it flew out of the car, and it flew over this cliff. It's gone. And they're like, they thought I was trying to scam them because they had given me the money already.
Oh no.
For the Jeep, and it almost got legal for a while. I had to do this. I had to get the emergency paperwork, and I'm like, please, I am not some scam artist,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they thought I was trying to scam them, and I'm like, it really did. It fell off of a cliff,
That is wild.
So it just went just out in the wind.
I don't have any story that matches that. I mean, I've lost my phone once or twice in my life, but
I left my sunglasses at a church in Miami, brand new pair of sunglasses, in the bathroom at a church in Miami during my daughter's christening.
Oh.
Went back an hour later, gone.
And it was at a church?
In a church.
Aw.
And I'm just like, hey, come on now.
Come on now.
Hey,
that doesn't add up.
A lot of line there. A little line there, all right, well, I'm very happy that we're now, we're in the month of May, but now we're in the week of May.
Yeah.
It's like we're leading, it's less than a week to the Indianapolis 500. The minute we find out if we're showing the race, we will tell you right here on 13 Sunrise and also on our Extra Shot of Sunrise.
You're exactly right. All right, for Carlos Diaz, I'm Meredith Juliet. Thanks so much for watching Extra Shot. We'll see you tomorrow morning, 7:15. Bye.